Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host Name, and today we are diving into some juicy celebrity drama involving Nelly, Ashanti, and her father. If you've been following the news, you know that Nelly was recently arrested on suspicion of drug possession. Well, the story doesn't end there. There's been a whole lot of drama unfolding since then, and trust me, you're not going to want to miss it. So, let's get right into it. After Nelly was released from custody, he apparently reached out to his on-again, off-again girlfriend Ashanti. That's when things took a wild turn. Ashanti's father, Ken Rush, had some strong words for Nelly and didn't hold back at all. Apparently, there was one specific detail about Nelly's arrest that really rubbed Ken Rush the wrong way. We're going to break down exactly what happened, analyze the underlying tensions, and try to predict where this feud is headed next. It's sure to be an entertaining ride, so let's dive right in. Alright, so let's rewind a bit and look at the timeline of events here. Nelly was arrested back in October 2021 on suspicion of drug possession after police searched his tour bus at a border crossing. He was charged with felony possession of drugs, including marijuana and methamphetamine. After spending a night in jail, Nelly was eventually released on $10,000 bond. Now, this is where the drama really starts to unfold. Reportedly, once Nelly was out of custody, he reached out to his on-again, off-again girlfriend Ashanti. The two have had an incredibly complicated relationship over the years, with lots of ups and downs. But it seems Nelly was hoping to smooth things over after his arrest. However, Ashanti's father, Ken Rush, was having absolutely none of it. He went off on Nelly in a scathing social media rant, calling him out in a big way. In the post, Ken Rush wrote, "How dare you text my daughter after that bowl's tea? If that was my son, I would have came to get you myself. Ouch, that's a pretty brutal takedown. But the real kicker is what Ken Rush said next. He revealed that there was one specific detail about Nelly's arrest that he found absolutely unforgivable. Apparently, the arresting officers found a small amount of marijuana on Nelly during the search. Now, you might be thinking, so what? Marijuana possession is not that big of a deal these days. But for Ken Rush, this was a major problem. You see, Ashanti has been a long-time advocate for criminal justice reform, particularly when it comes to the disproportionate impact of marijuana convictions on communities of color. Ken Rush seemed to feel that Nelly's arrest undermined Ashanti's important work in this area. In his rant, he called Nelly a hypocrite for getting busted with weed, despite Ashanti's activism. This clash really highlights the deeper tensions and complexities at play here. On one level, it's just a classic case of an overprotective father trying to defend his daughter's honor. Ken Rush clearly cares deeply about Ashanti and didn't appreciate Nelly reaching out to her after his arrest. But there's also a larger political and social justice angle to consider. Ashanti has been vocal about issues like systemic racism and the war on drugs. For her father, Nelly's marijuana possession charge seems to represent a betrayal of those principles. It's an interesting dynamic, because Nelly himself has also been an advocate for criminal justice reform in the past. But in Ken Rush's eyes, Nelly's own arrest made it crystal clear that he has zero tolerance for Nelly after this incident. The big question is, how will Ashanti respond? Will she side with her father and cut ties with Nelly completely? Or will she try to play peacemaker and bring the two together? It's hard to say for sure, but I have a feeling this drama is far from over. Ultimately, this clash between Nelly and Ashanti's father really highlights the complex intersection of personal relationships, social justice issues, and the never-ending drama of celebrity culture. It's a fascinating case study in how our public personas and activist work can come into conflict with our personal lives. And it just goes to show that even seemingly straightforward situations can quickly spiral into full-blown controversies. But that's all part of the fun, right? Keeping up with celebrity news and gossip is always an entertaining ride. And this particular story is shaping up to be one wild rollercoaster. So be sure to stay tuned, because I have a feeling there's a lot more drama to come. Who knows what other surprises might be in store as this feud continues to unfold. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. Thanks for watching everyone, and I'll see you next time. Take care.